And today, I will be Tempo, right? Tempo versus Steelers. No. Make sure. Alright, they're all pro. Let's do this. Keep my 15 Steelers Stadium. Let's go to... How about the Pro Bowl? Y'all want to see Pro Bowl? I haven't done Pro Bowl in a while, so we'll do that. Alright. Time to start. Here we go, guys.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kickoff is moments away, so let's get you out to our commentators. And standing by for the call are Brandon...
Oh, I got a kick.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, get him. Nice.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, man. It's been a while. Let's see if I got this.
230. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a long day. 40 seconds.
First carry for James Conner.
Nope.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Offensive starters, here they are. David DeCastro, what do you think about him, Charles?
Brandon could not have been better trained at Stanford. So well schooled in the run game and the pass game, and especially in pro principles. David DeCastro
there we go. Got
could
it.
be an all-pro in the years to come.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Yes.
They're going to be
Missed.
incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Mickens to return.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And
Nope,
the Bucs
Tom
are
Brady's
getting ready to
running
go
this
on
one.
offense. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent, and that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State. On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big victory and later a national championship as a freshman.
And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check it back.
Winston.
Come on.
And his
I
throw
had that.
here's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and now it's 2nd down. And a peek now at the offense for Tampa Bay.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
This is all pro, by the way.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And Dominican Sue makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
That was 30 inches.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Counter. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Roethlisberger will hand to Counter. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. Oh, good move.
Nope. You ain't going nowhere. Sit down.
Come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
On second down, Samuels.
No!
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Come on, guys. We got
Partner, I
this.
know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Nope.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays,
that hurt.
You don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw on second and 10, Winston.
Oh, come on.
This is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Winston.
Oh, come
and
on.
Incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Dancing to his left.
Oh, come on.
And this is
What the
going to be
fuck are y'all doing?
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Oh, my God, dude.
And, partner,
Fuck
I'm
you.
not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now.
I was about to say, if you drop that shit, it's all mine.
That decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter.
Shit, I didn't even get to choose my play.
That's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the...
No!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Oh, yeah, let's go, boys.
Find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game, because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Winston steps away to touchdown, Tampa Bay. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm,
a touchdown there.
One with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
They do whatever.
Extra point.
It's a celebration
up and good.
for
And the
every
lead is
time they
now
make a
14 to 10. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards
It's turning
deep.
out to be a good game. Look at it, 10 to 14, man. They're losing by 14
to the
points.
23-yard line.
And it's on All-Pro.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives.
I'm
to see if
tempo.
the offense can continue
you told me
this
to be the
uptick
tempo.
here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset.
Now been hit. And
Oh, fumble!
It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
About to make another touchdown. Damn,
so the defense
Roethlisberger.
Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now Jones stays on his feet. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Shit, I did not want to do that. Oh, well.
3rd and goal. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
It's okay, I got this.
Teams are so
I got a field
competitively
goal.
matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play you just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field
17
position.
to 10.
They didn't take advantage of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they catch up.
Always stand ready to pounce. Always.
Here we go.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington.
I would have caught that. I thought I caught that, to be honest. I would have been like, hell yeah. Thank you for another, my first interception of the day.
Really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
A quick pass out to Juju. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real team.
Turn out to be a good game.
Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington.
Damn, I'm surprised he still was able to throw that shit.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now. And now this throw complete to Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Nope.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And he's heating up at the line of
First
scrimmage.
quarter's about to end.
Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
You see it? First quarter's
Typically,
about to
we
end,
think it's the
guys.
strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it's complete. He gets
Nope.
this one to Washington.
You ain't passing that.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10
Damn,
to the
how'd they
7.
pass the first down? Damn.
4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Come on, guys. We got this.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's
This
going
is
to
my
be
first time being
incomplete.
Buccaneers, too.
They'll try again here from the
Yeah,
7.
my
on
favorite
second
is
and goal.
Miami. Yeah. I'll play with any team, to be honest.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
New England as Miami.
Steeler football here to begin quarter
Because
number
I played
2.
them,
See what
the
they can do
Jets,
on 3rd and goal.
Bills,
An
Kansas City.
entertaining
Kansas
start
City
to
was
this
pretty
one.
hard.
More to come on EA Sports.
But this is my first time playing the Steelers as the
On
Buccaneers.
3rd and goal, Roethlisberger.
No, damn it. I tackled him right into the touchdown.
Steeler touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
It's about to
As
be
they are
tied.
an extra point away now from tying this football game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field.
And now it's
Woo!
blocked. The Bucs pick it up, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop
That was close.
him.
1
And
point
after all that,
behind.
the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Yeah, I was able to do that,
I know
guys.
it's easy
You
to
saw
kind
it
of
firsthand.
shrug off
I was
a blocked
able to do
extra
it.
point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
This is a tense game, guys. A tense game.
This one fielded at the 5. And an alley to run.
Go, 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 go! Touchdown, baby! Let's go!
He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return.
Yeah,
As the
that's what I'm
Buccaneers
talking about. A
tack
kick
on to their
return.
lead.
You couldn't stop
Such
this,
an
buddy.
electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down.
How'd y'all like that? Huh?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Is that
No
good
run
enough for
back
you?
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
Oh,
25-yard
man.
line.
Don't hate on me, guys. It just happens sometimes.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line,
when you realize that moment you fucked up.
Fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little.
Oh! Interception! Interception, guys! Oh man, I'm sorry. It never touched the ground. It never did.
I saw it. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater.
Man,
and defensively,
these guys are getting sadly injured right now. This is on all pro, guys, by the way.
Forced out to his left.
Oh shit! I've missed the catch. I should jump.
It forces it incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left.
I'm sorry, guys.
Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 2.
Oh, come on.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Are you still watching this?
3rd and long for Winston.
Where were you throwing?
Incomplete.
Where were you throwing, my dude?
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses.
And it wasn't even my fault. I know I'm playing as this guy, but
or don't
like,
get the 3rd down in the
where
first
was he
place. Get
throwing?
your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Going deep this time for Miller. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Washington's got it.
Oh, fuck. That was my bad.
20.
Yeet.
It's a big play there for the Steelers.
That was my bad.
42 yards.
I fucked that up.
One thing's for
time.
sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do, put a man on.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Ben leaves to counter on the draw, and they get to
Why
him
would you even
quickly
run
as
it
he
on
stops
2nd
right around
down?
the 13. Only a
Who
yard
does that?
there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. A big play to start the
I bet you
drive
wouldn't
got him in
even
this
go on 3rd
position,
down.
but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
think I can
but if
block
you're
it
on
again?
Offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
I can't block it now. Damn.
Boswell's kick is good.
19 to 24.
And that'll get the lead down to 5. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Jameis Winston and the rest of the Bucs set to begin this next drive. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's Winston. Buying time to his left.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he
ain't going nowhere.
has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Samuels. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Complete to Washington.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Y'all made me mad.
They get 7 there, but it brings up
Y'all
4.
made me mad, boys.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down.
Now you got to
And he was
freaking kick
fighting
it now.
like he really wanted to have that
This is the first
reputation,
punt
didn't he?
kick,
I mean, he
actually.
came very close to
Even
making
though I
that
was
first
supposed to
down.
punt
Broke
kick.
the
You
one
don't have
tackle,
to in
but
this
couldn't
game.
spring himself free.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of it.
Oh, come on. I threw it.
The receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play, Winston to Evans, and even 40 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect, bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Took that in one-handed. What a grab. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I should.
From the red zone now, Winston dancing to his left. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball.
31 to 19.
You got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense
right now? I was going to lose this.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the Steelers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry.
Get him, fat boy. Damn.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Gentry, 67 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really
31 to 26, man.
But let's face it, in today's NFL,
getting there, man.
Those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This will be fielded at the 6. Still on his feet.
I almost had it.
And they'll have good starting
You saw
field
that,
position
right?
as
I
he's
almost
out
had
just
it.
shy of the 40. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. Now, the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is
and the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Bud Dupree, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Airing this one out for Evans.
What?
For Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger, and he's
got lit. You saw that, damn. That's crazy,
That's
guys.
a nice throw out there to the
lit.
flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. But it's
shit!
No! And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Man, they're winning.
Touchdown passes now.
I have to block this one. I have to. I have to.
Retake the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
I couldn't do nothing. 33 to 31. You see this, guys? You see this?
As a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I know.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game.
Come on. That should have been pass interference.
But the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there.
Oh, God, they have it.
Was a little
they have it.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes.
Oh,
after
come
the interception
on!
He had that
should have been
drive.
Fucking pass
Another
interference,
throw
my
on
friend.
second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the result.
He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I have to make this one.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds.
I thought it made that. I was about to say, thank God.
21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
They're going to booth review that.
I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness.
I hit that. I got my feet in. 1, 2, right there. My toe hit it. I was in. You think I was in? Was it good?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay, good.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now
I think I was in.
It's first and goal. Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with
and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on fourth down,
pretty close game, right?
Is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they
38
did.
to 33, man.
And it converted a second time for 6 points.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now.
Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Woo! Let's go, baby! Fumble!
Tampa Bay.
Yeah! Hey! 44 to 33. There we go. There we go.
Return for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving.
How you like them apples?
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point.
How'd you like them
apples?
Huh?
Up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
How'd you like it?
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for
Pittsburgh.
Try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
Like 20, 45, 45, 45. Check, 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 check. Like I said.
Come on.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over.
Another timeout. They're going to keep on calling that timeout before the end of the quarter.
They're
trying to make a touchdown.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Middle, and it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go.
I think I'm actually going to win this game.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Nope.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact,
nope.
No call, and it's third
You saw
down.
that ball swat.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys
You ain't getting that ball.
I
ain't letting you get that touchdown.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Roethlisberger, and he finds
he got out of
McDonald.
bounds anyway.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's trying, dude. He is trying.
There, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed
18
in.
seconds.
Roethlisberger got to get his
Calling
guys
the
to the
timeout
line
again?
as quick as he can. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This from 36 yards out.
Oh, he made it.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This one taken from the 7.
Now.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Should I do it? Should I do it, guys? I think I should. Hail Mary for a win.
Set to begin their next possession. Time for
Hail Mary for a win.
A safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
I couldn't do it.
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, let's do this. Third quarter, guys.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded at the 2.
Of course, I always get the ball back because I kicked it off to them last time.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now he'll throw deep left side.
Oh, come on! That was another ball that got swatted away. Come on.
In the second half. Instead, it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he can't find anywhere to go with
Really?
And he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on them. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe he's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's
you
correct.
guys.
And he will
might
finally
lose.
be taken down, but not
This is a back and
before he
forth
reaches
game
the
right now.
38.
Ready? You 30?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep
They're
it
going to
up.
make another touchdown.
And they're going to
guys.
get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Like 80.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance
Damn it.
McDonald, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Go,
he's
go,
loose
go, go,
again.
boy. Let's
The
go.
40, 20, 10, touchdown.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
Go down as a 99-yard kick return.
Pittsburgh ain't
As
got
the
shit on
Buccaneers
me.
Tack on to their lead.
Again, Overblown,
Another
I'm getting
punt
fired
kick
up.
return,
2 kickoff
baby.
returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously.
I'm down
but
by a
we rarely
touchdown.
get to see this. Extra point
They're down by a
Gain
touchdown
is
now.
up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that one goes down as a 99-yard kick return for 6 from the 1-yard line all the way to the house on the other end. This is taken about
And I ain't
7
doing
yards
that bad.
deep.
Shit.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Juju
ain't doing that bad,
Smith-Schuster
guys.
and the rest of this offense heading back out
My
there.
first time
And I know
playing
that
as the
they
Buccaneers
double-teamed him
facing
a
the
couple
Steelers,
times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Check right 54. Right 54.
On first down.
Nope.
Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Like 80.
On second down now. Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Let's try to do
Running
some
lanes led a
shit.
premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Johnson's got it complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg.
I could have had Roethlisberger right there.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler.
I could have made it
first
another down.
He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice
quarter,
game,
guys. What you
and
gonna
things
do?
add up, and now you have the kind of game he's
I have a
having.
feeling I know what you're gonna do.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And down inside
I got a
the 15
flag. I did that shit too.
Defense.
Yeah. Go ahead, accept the 1st and 21.
So with the completed
I
pass
fucked
and
it
the
up.
yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
Penalty is declined.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And this will leave him a yard short.
This is a close
pickup of
game,
9
man. I
yards
swear.
on
Out of
first
any
down.
games in my life, this is
Sometimes
like
with a running game, you've just got to stick with it. You're like, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a
And caught
You got
in
a
the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 2. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
And his pass is
Really?
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Big Ben and the Steelers.
Man,
with a
these
1st
guys
and
are
10
killing me today
at their own
with these
20-yard
interceptions,
line.
man.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing
I gotta turn it over
see a
somehow.
running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here's Samuels again. And he slips up past the
Dude,
45
this guy-
before being tackled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game.
Might
right
lose
there.
my first
So would
game.
this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll run on first down.
It's all good.
It's Connor, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
the way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Nope.
They'll run with Samuels, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Nice. Ooh, that was close,
But it
man.
misses
That
the
was
target,
fucking close.
incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Fuck at the 9, really?
Momentum after getting the football now zapped right back in the other direction. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A 1st down throw for Winston. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Another 1st down, guys. Another 1st down.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Keeps himself upright, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. They go play action. Winston, flush to his right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. He's got Evans. A big pickup there, 18
Nice.
yards.
1st down. Good job, guys. We're not out of this yet.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Steps away. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Jameis to throw it. And he will score.
Touchdown.
Tampa Bay. Taking it in from a yard out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think ever. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra
I was trying to fake it
big time.
for the first time.
They not get it. They went backwards. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake.
3rd quarter's already almost over, man.
Receiver,
I'm winning by 8 points right now.
Line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Is there one more quarter?
Play fake to Connor. Now
Roethlisberger. Sack, baby. Let's go.
This has been a tough one for this
that might turn the game, man.
Almost like they've been on roller skates.
That might turn the
game.
game.
The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh. One more quarter, guys.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The last quarter, guys.
Ready? 230.
I have to keep it. I have to keep it, guys.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different.
He tried to do what I did.
What you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Still on his feet. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking for
come
more
on. Why didn't you
first
catch the
down,
ball?
but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Bust through the tackle. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down and more past midfield, and finally brought down at the 43. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
I'm just running the clock down right now.
Express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Winston. And the pressure gets to him again. Bud Dupree getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. And now they come up and spike it to stop.
Why did I do that?
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Winston.
Oh, come on, damn it.
It's incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation?
God, I could have intercepted that. Damn it.
Game and they don't have anything left.
I could have sacked the fucking quarterback, too. You know what? Let's go do some blitz, guys.
So hot,
we need a lot of blitz here.
The ball, they go downfield. Remember when Bill Belichick went for it?
We need to turn it over one more time.
Against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they kick the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
If he fumbled that ball, I would have been
so you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Shit,
it's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line, where finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
Oh, fuck.
Now sit just a
fuck.
2-point conversion
Come on.
from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it?
Tied again.
Blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25
10 minutes
to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now
been
heading
showing
back
me
out
up,
onto
man.
the
I'm
field.
telling you,
And
this ain't no
last time
joke.
this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Nice.
Take care of
First
the
down.
defense,
Let's go.
take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Hey, we
This
can
is a
do
chance for them to
overtime.
take themselves
I
back
could just run the
and
clock
help their
out.
team.
Yeah, we'll see if
It'll be the first time everybody's seen the overtime.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create?
I know you haven't
Space,
seen
and he
overtime
takes
yet.
off.
Taken down here.
Couldn't do
Great
anything.
coverage downfield. Devin Bush able to drop him for a loss of a couple. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman. 29 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there on those gloves. They help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for
Are they actually going to challenge that play?
So, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
I don't think...
stinger, but a touchdown.
What was it?
After review of the play,
it took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Okay, cool.
Extra point by Gay is
now it's 65 to 58.
Decision to just kick the extra
Jesus
point.
Christ, we need to keep him, man. We need to keep him.
Just 4 plays.
It's been a tie since the first quarter, guys. I'm serious. It's been a tie since the first quarter.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had the touchdown.
Are you still watching?
Look
at the score right now.
I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the
adjusting. But it's been tied through the whole game.
One play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
They're no huddling.
12 yards that time.
They're no huddling, guys.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's Roethlisberger.
No, they're going to make another touchdown. It's going to be tied again.
Chewing up big yardage.
We're going to go overtime, guys.
This one goes for 20.
If they make this, we're going overtime.
Put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that
I'm not letting you do it. I'm not letting you do it.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
I need some blitz.
It's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around.
I need blitz, man. I need blitz to stop these guys.
Looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'd be interesting to see.
They made it, damn it.
It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass.
Yo, they're going to make a touchdown. No.
4th quarter with the extra point.
It's tied.
Out there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah,
it's tied, guys. It's tied again. After making a touchdown, it's tied.
2 balls out of his hands. Knows where he's going. Just puts it to the outside.
God.
Touchdown.
So
yo, this feels like fucking around right now.
In this 4th quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
The Steelers ain't fucking around today, guys. For real.
He's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Staying on the ground with Samuels.
You ain't going
He
nowhere.
went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
He has a lead
ain't
instinct
going
from his
nowhere,
linebacker
guys.
spot.
Fuck
He's able
that
to
shit.
diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Complete. It's Johnson.
No.
And they get him down
No.
about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Oh my God.
Here's Jordan
Overtime.
Berry now. He's been
Overtime.
terrific so
Overtime.
far.
It's gonna
He
just be
deserves a
overtime.
bronze leg
That's
as he gets
it.
this one
Overtime,
away.
guys.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. And now running right through it. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one, maybe his best yet.
They certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position.
What's up?
He loved to play defense.
And all the way to the opposite 45. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50
Oh, that's the shot
yards.
clock.
Big
If you don't hike it within the minute, you get a 5 penalty.
And I hear the excitement
5-yard
in your
penalty.
voice while you're calling this game. This
And
hurts my soul. As a
it's kinda like in
defensive player,
basketball if you
watching
watch
these teams
basketball.
go up and down the field and put points on the
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
Ah! Damn, that would have been a
Take
nice
shot
touchdown right
downfield
there.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah, it's a shot clock. You get a
I
5-yard
guess they
penalty if you
figure
don't
with a
make
guy
it.
who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
I've gotten
He's
it before.
already been in the end zone multiple
It's not fun.
times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Yes, first
Now
down.
left side, a completion to his tight end. 23 yards the pickup there.
On any
Man,
given
2
pass
minutes
play, you
in the
never
quarter,
know
guys.
Exactly where your exit
And
points
it's
are going to
tied.
be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Ready, blue ready. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Let we go.
Jameis now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He stiff arms it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. And now he's going to use his legs. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check, get out of bounds, stop.
Guys, I'm just doing this.
Go how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big
More like a
check.
quarterback
Check
run.
there as well. Good call.
Touchdown!
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa
2-minute
Bay.
warning. After the 2-minute warning, guys, I made a touchdown.
And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they
I
would
know,
like
right?
to milk a little bit more time off now on the other
Look,
side.
1 minute. If they actually make a touchdown in 1 minute.
This is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have to
1 minute, 65 to 72, guys.
But boy, that's a big score
It's a
right
good
there
game.
to give them the advantage.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Man, this was a good game, guys. This was a good game.
So Big Ben and the Steelers now down by 7. A minute 54 on the clock. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Now the Steelers use the
God,
first
I
of
just
their
made him
3
fumble.
timeouts.
Thank God.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Single.
Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
a
Interception at the last second! Yes! I just saved my own ass! I just saved my own ass! ass.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass.
Woo!
So defensively, they're bringing an extra
I just
defensive
saved
back and
my
just
own
blanking the
ass.
field. And
That
this
would
is
have
an
been a
ill-advised throw
touchdown
right
if
here,
I did not
as it
make
winds up
that.
being picked off easily.
I just saved my own fucking ass. Woo!
The Bucs offense set to begin.
I would have
their
been
next
starting
possession.
crying,
And checking
guys.
the
Oh my
timeouts. They
God.
do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be
Not
able to
really,
stop
guys.
the clock after
My
that.
God.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. And getting
1st
this
down.
just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
What?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Winston escaping the pressure
powerful,
right.
that's why.
He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40.
Their last time out. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. I'm actually gonna run this shit.
Go now in the football game.
You're not gonna win, guys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Winston here to throw. Steps away to his left. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. He completes it to Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
I'll call
and
the
mark
first
it at
timeout of the day. Sure.
Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here's Winston. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
It was nice, but we won.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
That was
I'm right there with you,
crazy.
partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Whew. Man. 75 to 65, bro. That was like almost overtime shit, bro.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Yep. So long, everybody. I hope y'all like that. It was crunch, but it was awesome. See y'all later. Unless, wait, actually, you know what? I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I'm going to show everybody that doesn't play football. There's Miami. There's Eagles. There's Atlanta. San Francisco. New York. Jacksonville. Jets. Lions. Packers. Carolina. New England. Or Raiders. Rams. Ravens. Skins. Saints. Seahawks. Steelers. Tennessee. I'm at Texas, Tennessee. Vikings, Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Browns, Tampa, Cardinals, Charger, Chiefs, Colts, Cowboys, and that's it. So, I'll see y'all later.